And the area Champions League.
Yes, Chairman, about Champions League. No, I said already Kakan and the 2 matches and Basso. Entrant Frankfurt, that was Germany, everybody at Napoli, and a big one, no, Anfield. That is Liverpool against Real Madrid. And Madrid coach, friend, Carlo Ancelotti, in the main squad before the team about free Spain. Eddie when he actually England. The German squad at Madrid at the core, trip no against Liverpool. Chairman, Madrid squad nini players are Enra Omumeki.
There is no cross.
Yes.
Tony Cross him.
Yes.
Okay.
And Aurelian Chouameni. And so anything will be. To her Medford now, Modric, Camavinga, Valverde, Dani Ceballos, Mario Martin, and Arribas. Team Colombian, no, every rare squad name, but attacking the Karim Benzema and the other players.
What a hazard, Gobi. Or a zoom player.
But what are that's the player?
We are zoom pro. Abomso. Unza de waiting balls. We are really abomso.
Nanisika wajeno.
We got abomso. We are abomso is really abomso.
Nanisika wajeno. The kwako mubia.
So we only come mobi loan. It's a untia. The bakwa cars over 10-20%. That was a child again. And come and try.
But Madrid team, yeah, means we are interested in how our teams know. Omo air travel aqua, omo outfit ne how omo see air travel. After Nano game, no say as a on shada any fit, but Penro and command air cost no any Liverpool training sessions are no more yeno. HS downness a bit me as started you and training in and which training video no so but this is the probable lineup, sir. Probable lineup for Liverpool Chairman. Abba for the
save you have a ball, Jota on the left, Gakpo in the middle, and Salah on the right. Basitic, no ball. On the left, Fabinho and Henderson. Robertson, Gomez, Matip, Trent.
Van Dijk. So I'm saying Van Dijk buy you know enjoy we see a game and wedding.
There will be Masa. Obabo Van Dijk. Some predicted 11 with your more. Obabo Van Dijk. Right. Obabo Van Dijk. Obabo Nunes. Obabo Nunes. Obabo Van Dijk. Because Nunes form no sober. Obabo Muminu. Hey. Anyway, you should game him. Obi, you mentioned the views as I'm a game him. Yeah. And then 2 games in are very, very tough.
No credit. Madrid is so probable lineups. No, Saudi no Aurelian Chouameni in Madrid setup.
What is Ceballos? I think I'm never sure one film. Hey, but see, ever so one film.
That's how we come on for my Ceballos for my papa. Ceballos for my papa.
Okay. Yeah. By they are still and the match in the goes with the moon. Goes with the
Chairman said, Real Madrid they are defending champions of South tournament here, boy, Liverpool. So, Mikai said, Liverpool pray trophies be brave, omo winning FA Cup, no omo winning Carabao. Normal lusu Premier League no to Manchester City. Tina catch champion. Tina komu winning Champions League final no against Real Vinicius go na Chelsea and komu nya omo treble. Into in fact the last 2 Champions League finals me and Liverpool no Real Madrid ajimu mienu eno na ma bring best revenge could be big on their mind because means now ma team bako anywhere nisa in fact last 6 meetings between Real Madrid and Liverpool no Real Madrid afamu enum 5 wins. Inti drew Champions League and I just say bisa na dia obianim dia Real Madrid Santiago Bernabeu Stadium de bema obianim dia Allianz Arena de bema obianim dia Stamford Bridge Etihad Parc des Princes Juventus Arena Signal Iduna Anfield so one of those legendary Champions League nights and Champions League venues. Inti nano enkoya the ebeyasronko won in nipa beba Anfield no omo red flares name ponko the team nanim any supporters babe share team no very intimidating. They know the history of Real Madrid and Liverpool. Obia so they a bit obia no ebufuo kakra make Liverpool supporters no ebufuo kakra so ewo mo aso ya omode ba so much ya say they toss me enu so no obia so dim say Real Madrid omo yenya ball season yenya chance here referee ball na ben say a season bia se no na Real Madrid for no yes La Liga hu here omo Copa del Rey omunya ana omunya na say omo enya kra na omu ni problem but Champions League no tournament bi ya na Real Madrid wo and that's what sronko say omo cap and unti no magisa kruwa nkwa mpre no mprebe do 90 tournament the bia no Real Madrid for so epre inti be hesa ne no so ebesi akọ na so teams ni mi no break akra especially on the Real Madrid, because I fear I see Real Madrid about 14 games, 6 more than Liverpool. Liverpool about 8. In terms of even freshening up, I'm not too sure. Say Real Madrid will, because Madrid call Saudi or call Morocco, a lot of away games. So Liverpool a bit of advantage. Liverpool for no so no too consistent. Consistency in your women. Say omo consistent omo form nim and omo say consistent on the injury front. Inti enano Van Dijk aba, Diogo Jota aba, Diaz da so ewo clinic. Omo various injuries, Curtis Jones munya, but omo Liverpool enya problems. I am to me enya no free. Me na form no so no. I'm saying na say na Trent Alexander-Arnold form na ba ye. Salah form no so nkakra ba and by that direction no so no kra no ye player o jiran fifth ni wa utumu say Liverpool team ni jiran na so Darwin Núñez Gakpo Naby Keita Fabinho form no 9 Anderson Robertson no mane omo form no na chese so ani it players me pe ama kola na wadi mfie dun otwe by that direction no any goalkeeper Alisson Becker no na omo form so osro na so ba Champions League mo say the last season kra na edi komo Real Madrid were their brony friend match winners Emrantia a drew Champions League na no omo ho ehu all of a sudden Vinicius yes eneno ye can player ni hu ehu our Real Madrid team mo a Vinicius numbers near clear 16 goals 8 assists in all competitions of show player bisa Marco Asensio ono so the form na ba Rodrigo obiadi ma branted your year Champions League last season your Real Madrid Luka Modric or more Karim Benzema David Alaba so born the left Intinano said Trent Alexander-Arnold crowd form now only Vinicius na babishia na say mo so coach Carlo Ancelotti ma David Alaba ebo treno Intino a shift Camavinga ba central midfield position Intinano Trent Alexander-Arnold midfielder ben and eba be boana Vinicius ne Alaba no munya kwan enra Liverpool penalty area ho yeto so miensa o hwa Liverpool midfield now Omuni Brentford and to me amo meka Fabinho Henderson Naby Keita Thiago Alcantara Jordan Henderson omo makwala no bada de chi omuni Brentford omuntu Brighton omuntu Brighton and to me omuntu Wolverhampton Wanderers na midfield near Ruben Neves and Mario Lamina Emrante ni chifa Liverpool midfield so into nim Real Madrid team so how him say ahoden bebre so ejina sa central midfield baby Luka Modric no mne Ceballos ne Camavinga no ejina nti a game I bet me a lot of wing play so team back be win and no be lose match na ye 10-10 wa ho no Vinicius Asensio Valverde
but Liverpool they are okay now so that time no more injuries
yes some media shame said the consistency in form and the consistency of the injury situations into more players number Ebiaba Diogo Jota ba Van Dijk ba into yes I'm saying see another Jurgen Klopp who the best 6 and until I predicted 11 Obia who said Darwin Núñez best at it Gakpo bebo Salah bebo by the Sobebo Fabinho bebo Henderson bebo Van Dijk bebo Trent bebo Anderson bebo maybe Joe Gomez and Matip because Kunate nya available na Alisson abonti afena Klopp sukra ni team no or who ni ya or Shisheko but at the end of the day no the individual qualities of this Real Madrid team, yes, Champions League are quite different because Osha Liverpool group and Napoli for women. I'm saying Napoli top A will just go difference. Omulusu first match to Napoli Omotwasu winning Numaka meka games in Sia group stages Liverpool winning Numna after losing the first match. So maybe in the Champions League the form could be different. But Jumediani corner ni more pressure by ye ball no e ho na obehu se Modric for quality bi obehu Rodrigo obehu Asensio obehu Karim Benzema obehu Vinicius but Liverpool case no afena well Diego Jota our quality but afena free injury aba Van Dijk yes ombe make it difference omama Liverpool team no ahoden abam nanso sanya Real Madrid for si di omu juma wa Champions League nim no kai say sa final a Real Madrid winning a kabako mentumi ante no make Liverpool for entumi ante no Federico Valverde ni Vinicius in kwala ya and ma Real Madrid je Charles Champions League final no and sa match na nkasa Thibaut Courtois and a J man of the match it's Thibaut Courtois no so that's all the only problem for Real Madrid that year sa 4 and 5 no Eda Militao ne Rudiger Mrante ne 4 and 5 no mo body de no kura ni mikuya kura Madridistas no born e kwa echi a na ayam hihye aba nti ohwa Darwin Nunes form ohwa Salah form Salah so no kamede na no kura de Salah hye go akamani baje esanse ye nua no mo fra bibre mo ma hye goals for Champions League mu pa no se Salah na o sha oni Drogba yepe we trust Samuel Eto'o no many some great players nti most likely say of course the biggest player in this Liverpool setup match winner pa no Mo Salah and then most likely so benya go Darwin Nunes so ne Eda Militao ne Rudiger omo 4 and 5 no yire ne ho kakra bia ono so betumi etumi anya go bi so ama team my friend Liverpool so me no ya adwen match goals no be doso me crowd mako for 2-2 because their second leg baba so Bernabeu but Liverpool form or Champions League no no so sonko from league no yes obia form no shedanye but Champions League Liverpool ne Real Madrid dem ko ade any ordinary match so Basso Anfield ground to say San Siro Bernabeu Camp Nou Anfield that atmosphere could again working advantage and I bet my I'm a team my friend in Liverpool make up for a 2-2 score line
2-2
yeah 2-2
Christian say
yeah chairman obia o character in the Champions League yeah can Liverpool asem no omko 30 years a chairman no munyi league no the Champions League you
yeah
don't forget 2005 no mun team in league yet they won the Champions League
yeah
and the last time Crown almost said the Champions League na team was still no munyi league but they won the Champions League chairman me hear two teams now Liverpool and started Champions League especially on the first day okay match they won away to Napoli Napoli show mo 4 omo team back so no be any say one sha maybe one of those days I have bad day in the office for Liverpool and they bounce back said they now be canon the last 5 games a carrying in chairman they won all those 5 matches including last game versus Napoli ufi Napoli 2-0 yeah ka say so be any Napoli home say Napoli one of the favorite chairman Napoli be the same points in the group stage 15-15
yeah
the only reason here Napoli top group ni say Napoli any goal difference of plus 14 na Liverpool any goal difference of plus 11 so in terms of pedigree in the Champions League there chairman obi animbo Real Madrid medical can adebako a won tia se ni say it doesn't matter how they fare in the group stages the moment they get out of the group stages chairman they become a different beast Ubi Samia in the group stages chairman they not fare very well because in the group Leipzig Shakhtar and Celtic Madrid had only 13 points in fact lose 3-2 to Leipzig and Shakhtar 1-1 and winning 4 games now so in terms of points accumulation Liverpool had 15 points Real Madrid had 13 points madam nyamianu kreni say me sure Liverpool the last 2 games now match Liverpool no I have massive improvement compared to the 3 previous games and some last 2 no chairman over Liverpool 3 previous games and some last 2 neighbor lose 3-0 to Brighton na league in the FA Cup they came back and lost 2-1 to the same Brighton again and the Wolves almost 3-0 so in the 3 preceding games now Liverpool about 3 games in those 3 matches on one we need to consider 8 goals but the last 2 games Emma Liverpool for so much hope I didn't because the last 2 games 2 wins clean sheet born terminate for a team won the last 3 games no consider 8 goals but then in the last 2 matches I think so was Everton 2-0 and I be Everton 2-0 or said Newcastle 2-0
even Newcastle then and I'm for Everton and it was a Merseyside derby
and they kept a clean sheet one terminate
yes
and also I said Newcastle 2-0 Ebo and terminate judging club about Liverpool say we round of 16 boy judging club about Liverpool the last 5 years chairman round of 16 of him back pay say Liverpool edu round of 16 now judging club as a manager round 16 only one spare and Liverpool and so 18 efrimu now the game is being played at Anfield Liverpool beat run ako 7 games now entimi elusu game Anfield but they are playing against Real Madrid regardless Real Madrid former or the back Champions League especially at the knockout stages Real Madrid form no so any bad sir because last weekend we need 2-0 Madrid so last 4 games nyano to win in all competitions 4 games on the trot ninya Real Madrid and so etimi ewini but they are pleasing to the eye of Liverpool for say the last 6 games Amadi Dabo in the Champions League, they've won only 2. Samadi the Champions League. Now your away game one, chairman. We need 2 pay. Obi edi kaka. Meaning the entire Liverpool here Real Madrid da. Team mosa. But the last 6 games, there is no one team on Liverpool in our Champions League. We got so many games that on team picking win apart from Real Madrid. 6 games on the trot. Liverpool team win be. So breaking it down one. Liverpool draw back. I'm Madrid win 5 games against Liverpool. And am I very careful? No me so much consume with revenger. So revenge would rather consume them. They should go and play their normal game and maybe try to pick a win. Wadika can David Alaba probably on the left. No abo Militao ni Rudiger. It was a centre back partnership. Baby a ha Liverpool pie in the Champions League final. No. Chairman, na Fedi Valverde and Dani Cavaya on the right. Because they create overload. Go ni buy and go na. Dani Cavaya create overload until the expectation is that Valverde the ball Dani Cavaya. Wafabano and a ball across her. Naturally, so was not even aware of his environment. And a Vinicius Finechibaya, Bobo Bono, and so edit what him. They should watch out. Esa overload na, Cavaya, and if Valverde be create you on the right. And the runs of Vinicius, man. Obian say a brand different trend and a very good defender. Obeko leave spaces behind. So spaces, you don't give that spaces to Vinicius. So Obeko Krana, they must try and provide cover for brand here. Your friend air trend and not. Liverpool anyone chairman goes to Opao. Yeah, cast Mohamed Salah form that good sir. But so breaking Mohamed Salah numbers in it down one. Chairman any bad sir. Because season way Mohamed Salah in all competition. I'm 18 goals, 8 assists. A brand friend Cody Gapu, Eba Liverpool in all competition. Was 2 goals there. But before I start over Liverpool, so the goals now this season Cabo Moa, Cody Gapu Ama 15 goals, 17 assists. Just that 2 of the 15 goals, and Wasama Liverpool pay. And then one Darwin Nunes as 11 goals, 4 assists. For a player the first season at Liverpool there. Chairman, also I missed so many chances there. But having scored 11 goals, I provided 4 assists there. There are so much potential. Madrid in the Champions League against Liverpool. Me assure that Liverpool would like to reverse the trend. And say, maybe a bad draw. But say win and I call a double chance, Chairman. I'll go for Liverpool double chance.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Okay, Andy.
Ciao.
Aha, Fadia Canberra na. That's a Liverpool double chance. Go both teams over 2.5 and over 2.5. Go both teams over 2.5. Mamo, I know say Betway, betway.com.gh. Okowa, and one sounds to show bet. No, let's say what us no so come. No, what you be what you Christian. Also, bet me the one so the two now the other buano. And now it's Andy.
Chairman Yami Admo on Thursday and a return fixture Ewo Europa League Manchester United Barcelona. Ebe kosuna no na ye bo Manchester United abaso na ye bo coach e friends Eric Ten Hag abaso but chairman say that we are some bibia ma by chance you have to work for it. Unim say Ewo Camp Nou sa first game e course wa umkobo 2-2 no. E jare ma Manchester United analyst omo de call sa game no. Omo ni bench o. Analyst at Manchester United the course argue. Oh no, we need Manchester United bench. Omo ewo yevan say press box oh baby. And omo she. And omo so I analyze the game from omo perspective. To omo we omo dey report. Edbema manager Eric Ten Hag. Chairman we are there. Kofo we nyina United do omo koy.
We mean from the system is working. The system is working 24/7.
Ti omo de sampen fo e koy. Omo so ye adwuma de boa Mr. Ten Hag, but omuni bench will be aside omo te bench no. We mu de ni bench omo te stands team and omo game no. Ti omo machines dey exist we no mu wia no omo the reporter konti enipa 8 no.
Okay.
Sana Ewo Camp Nou omo ko bi.
Okay.
Enti probably nyame adma Thursday Manchester United will be ready for Barcelona.
Barcelona will also be ready for them. For Barcelona so analysts be brilliant.
Ti Jan omo de no adwuma na omo ye na just by chance omo ashada fenipa etu omo ka omo ye adwuma ti o was am penifo gina em found de obehu o bench no 8 wins wo de omo so behu from the stands.
Okay.
Na omo de akwa ra game ni mo na o ye Chelsea supporter na o twɛn sɛ ɛbɛba se apamo Grand Port and Patrol to adwum chairman nkɔmɔ a akɔ so no de abɛnyina sɛ mpanimfoɔ mmienu wei Todd Bolly ɛne Egbali ɔnso ɔmo na ɛtaa nante bom chairman report ɛban sɛ ɔmo ni any plans to sack Grand Port as CCA the ɔmpɛ so ɔmo de mo ɔpɛ ɔmo sɛ preferred plan no ɛyɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛ allow Grand Port a complete season no na ɔmo asa ama no a full campaign to a full season ɔbɛ take in charge of pre-season ɛne bibia.
No man, I'm standing contract. That's 1.5. I'm for 2 count.
Yes, sir. Church for no being asked.
Now I'm coach. I'm coach. No, no, I don't pedal. Papa, that team and the answer pedal.
Okay. T. I know I am from Chelsea, but Timo Van and so a dow. Or better to be about Bontinapa. Now, name some now work and I'll say Chelsea for Onim Adia of the year Chelsea, especially coach a friend said Thomas Tuchel. Na ono goes are Oshadema Chelsea or Boama Chelsea J Champions League. The following season, na Chelsea only Chelsea akofa Romelu Lukaku aba. Say onu ni jina ni mu ono, onfre ni mwana Lukaku mejina. Na ose ono akasa no hwe training ni bibia no hu se Lukaku de na sika na omde to Lukaku nti no no mu ntimi fa ne ntra bench. Enti na oso mo no ne ko. E no de ko ye. Ti sa ne mani nyina aka ho. Ena enema shada anku ya so di free bubu ko friends Chelsea ti clear na asem na de person Chelsea Lukaku de no na nye ball nemum scanner Chelsea fu tua no ena no muntimi fa player no entra nchen e ma branch the best start PSG for Thomas Tuchel chama no so e nkoma e ko animu pa I say PSG for no are ready say ombe admit so mo ye mistake past mistakes in second time manager na as a coach no so aka achi PSG mpeni for no say ansa no obeti ase no omun guarantee no powers against some certain players. Players need be powers in Chrome. No?
I just have power. Be no more crack it to be event. Mbappe. No mean say Gatio the one and Baby coach. Now, when your top coach be on my play behind a powerful team news out. No.
Okay. Ti onu so so o he sa ni mani nyina ansana one eye PSG for no be ka bibia o maka na almost sorry so betimi awie bibia na ene manyina enso etima ye kama. Now there is this video of Pedri Achaman minim say minim so mo e dey twetwa o say Pedri sa na no so sign autographs amankofo na video ja me Pedri video no oguso o sign autograph na tumi say na maum say Pedro michir mo de ma video say girl ba ko throw the number gu papers no de ma na say the Pedri say ji ade ni say ni botum fast
na so je nye una majam yasem
almost usa
Pedri won the ground to be near 50,000 a week.
The origin, but the age in the awful. It's me, of course, still Danny Alves associate prison for sad case nearby.
Oh, I don't know the case of where or Bo Banner or no Banner
alleged rape.
Yeah, Banner so or born and son or rapino.
Adi, you know, I didn't remember because I did yay, Adi.
But you want entrance for Napoli.
I never know what kind of team Napoli. Almost over Kamasam.
There's Napoli.
The son of Italy. Hey, is that teams we know you break it, you know, sir, dominance now across various leagues, you know. Sasna, you break it, Man City there. I saw me number tired here. You lose one and go for that. As a month, you had more control, Quasum, Pagadola by a Banaka League or boy of Fupano. Above 6 seasons and 45. No, what's in the break is Adiano. And I say Napoli so Saint Tane, Juve, near AC Milan, Ajata Miniaso. Napoli so break, you know. Alliance, a great alliance.
And then Napoli attacking Kvaratskhelia, Osimhen, Lozano. They were attacking Fifoni, Zielinski, Lobotka, and Guiza. Na Echirino, Rue, and Abrantia friends, Kim Minjai, and Ramani. Any Di Lorenzo, na Alex Mary,
yes,
but Mwani, Urefi Mwani, Kolo Mwani, yeah,
and Sons of Frankfurt,
yeah,
yes, Frankfurt. Sagin Zanobeshi, Sagin Zanobeshi. Christian, quick one now. Because
Frankfurt still bought a Champions League because he won the Europa League.
And the winners of the Europa League last season versus the most informed team.
So Osha Frankfurt form no last year there. Chairman said the news because you season, you know, not German Bundesliga, I want to 11th.
Yeah.
Season we kura say what check the German Bundesliga omo to so nsia. Chairman omo qualify in a group and now omo the Tottenham Hotspur, Sporting Lisbon and Olympic Marseille. And kura no Tottenham Hotspur nya 11 points and Frankfurt for nya 10 points and Sporting nya 6 points look by Europa and Marseille we ya nya age 6 points per. And it you know any team omo that strong I was our Champions League now and then obi aka say Napoli maybe for the first time since 1990 Napoli edge omo first Serie A title omo for so many years omo timi Serie A title ni bi da but the league table na che and the 62 points and na Inter Milan neto so mienu no 47 points so the points gap between Napoli and Inter to so mienu no 15 points. How many games left? 15 games. So potentially Napoli win Serie A no for the first time in since 1990. But the back man for can say Nancy team bia sorry Italy on team for Champions League Italy. Tell myself Juventus sa dominant Serie A no mu or Serie A etwa so be enwotwe ni nyina no o man team for Champions League back kra entimi ama Italy mem wonum but we should Napoli form na. In fact, a lot of teams and before the say maybe for the first time since 2010, an Italian side ebetimi agi Champions League no enso etimi edaba Italy. So share Napoli nyamiano nukreni in the Champions League group stages no team a share more goals in the group stages na Napoli. Napoli scored 20 goals in the group stages. Team BN not even Man City, not even Real Madrid. Not even all the top teams in the Champions League. Your PSG, our Messi, our Neymar, our Bratislava Mbappe. I'm crying to me and share goals more than goals are. Napoli Napoli scored 20 goals in the group stages alone. Now almost 20 goals. Napoli players chairman. Omunina were involved in 5 or more goals in the Champions League. Raspadori, 4 goals, Emma 2 assists, Kvaratskhelia, and so Emma 2 goals, 3 assists, and Zielinski, and so Emma 3 goals, and 2 assists. And of course, Victor Osimhen are available in most of the games on board Champions League or 1 goal per. But Victor Osimhen, over Serie A now, 19 games, 18 goals, and a Victor Osimhen, and so Etimiasha. In fact, the last 7 games are Napoli abo Serie A Napoli winning ninjina. And in those 7 matches in Nina, Branch defend Victor Osimhen and so etimi eshego. So I'm form no money bano, chairman a red hot form pana against Timwa, your friend Air Frankfurt, on shada any red hot sadie. Chairman, Namian could have been pass Napoli and so make me free game one, omo entimi emfa a win and so entimi enko. But the question is say Frankfurt able Europe against Italian opposition. Frankfurt the last 11 games against Italian opposition. Frankfurt lose only 2 games per. Group stages no chairman omo did very very well because on the last 2 games omo group stages no they won all those 2 games. Omo share Marseille 2-1, Sporting and so 2-1. Now European competition last year omo did the Europa Cup. What did last year Europa Cup no be this year Champions League no one. The last 19 games European competition na so mo bo fia chairman only 2 per. We need 10 games in the last 19 games in European competition. Yeah, can Napoli say Napoli so many experienced players form no asropa by the end the kaka brantia your friend Column 1 the last 6 games for Air Frankfurt ama Air 7 goals. The last 2 games of Champions League no Column 1 ensu etimi etwatena for a player about the first season or the German Bundesliga. Chairman, first season 10 goals and 10 assists. Of course, they still have a brand friend Mario Gose, Makoto Hasebe, and Calvin Trump on goalkeeper, and so me sure say they can provide our position and Napoli and so Ehiano. But regardless of whatever happened, Biado, and they gave it there, Medicaka, say Napoli and for winner, Yamian Chairman, about 1 year, papa. Not even a double chance for Napoli. Chairman is trading for Napoli against Etimwa, your friend in Frankfurt.
Okay, trading for Napoli. Well, so we had
so I say, Napoli na team of Champions League. I was saying no. or Kosher Frankfurt.
Yes.
Because as Frankfurt your position be I want to me and na minim point out first watch aje Champions League no. Yes, you can Osimhen, you can Raspadori, Giovanni Lobotka, fine players, but the manager Luciano Spalletti on nimsa terrain we ye pa. Yes, because Napoli need the experience of Man City, the experience of Bayern, the experience of Real Madrid, the experience of Liverpool, PSG, no more or move to media Champions League. But so we share Napoli football. I mean, me sure so what Arsenal for football. It's similar. Arsenal for so bo home so bo away or attack you. Nya fe no ba be defend it. Napoli for more boss. Many Arsenal football near pe. All attack, but they have a very good defense. I'm so gonna consider the list. Even the least number of goals in the Serie A 15. Korea Nia Brantia Kimja, Ramani, Di Lorenzo, Mario Rio, goalkeeper, solid goalkeeper. Midfield or crown player was a Frankfurt for 1 year. Salo Botkano, a Branton in Bobo Papa, Onimbobo, Kaiser, Matteo Politano, Subet me free bench, I'm making so much of a difference. Omo press or more hard work, fearless, attacking football. So Frankfurt will suffer. And Bebrena Susa Napoli, almost season, Arsenal season, the rebirth of some very strong teams. The test is now against Frankfurt. And was and then you be Napoli ni over 2 legs. No, you be say you bet me a Kensi Sudia Sampa. Team way no between Real Madrid no ma pre-Champions League na na journey next leg be konso e Naples.
One and the UEFA Champions League is back and you will some 2 very interesting games and also Barcelona Yedi Cabro Bosono you will Eintracht Frankfurt playing against Napoli into Frankfurt Napoli game no and then a repeat of last year's final. Liverpool at Anfield, ball against Real Madrid. There are other interesting games, and so in the Championship and League League One, sorry, and so England. Wow, I'm so interested in and so far. I am an Sama Yade Eba and Yabafie, and of course, saying what is trending, and is our brother Christian Atsu or blessed memory Yen. Ato renchem ne nkwanhia wu a okonya ewo taki hataya yade nim namu naba I don't say the bia me kasa ya na how the wife na state ben wom sisi a ya nyina hu ye ewo St James Park mra Liverpool boy against Newcastle na moma a minute of applause na obade do be na in the shoot here no. Na and then you say Marie-Claire Rupio. They say, how are you doing? I mean, how are you holding up?
Hey everyone. A lot of you are asking if I'm doing okay now. I'm not, but I'm trying. I'm trying to be strong. I have 3 kids. They need me. I don't want to eat. I don't want to talk. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to be there with him. But life goes on. Life goes on. Even though it hurts right here so much. But I'm trying. 95.7. And I will be strong for my kids. I miss him. I miss him so much.
I think she'll be strong for the kids. It's so sad. Christian Atsu, Marie-Claire Rupio, Onona Yatin and Kano. See, they have 3 kids. I also am strong from Krano. Yes, I'm Krano's being an effect. Almost also a finikuno. I finish so much. Now, Christian Atsu, so Omunya ba penny. Freno, Christiana Atovo, the senior sister, no, yes, and an elder sister, the senior got the elder sister, senior sister, the school, secondary school, elder sister. Now, so far, I'm saying, Busiano, omo ye
ne ifa konya yiso adaga na fo ase o support bebra omo de amaye enura odo a omo try yen e wo airport se de ombe tayechi ma se de etosu bi omo koma omampani ne mpanifo enura na vice e wo ho vice president wo bia wo ho e ministers wo ho e da obi bia se kana fo se de mo tayechi Emma and boss o kayenui obeba nkwam ye honi nyina yeda mo ase edo bibi ase na ne ka ho bi wu ne se enura na yede ne bae na alopei ebusia ya betena se afi ne ye ntutuye ne yedi ahwe se ntutuye no ba bia beka kosi no ye beba abehu amemo mpanifo ye me se enya ne ntie se o mampani eni ho enti ye tutu ye niam ewia eba behu o mampani na se beba abehu amemo mpanifo na fi ya shedit ye de be ekra no krabia na no nyina mu no ye bema wo mu a ganafo a wo have sympathy owo asemi mu obia betibi nti omo ntwen ye anopai yam se enye bete ebusua emone Atsu yawdie no do so pa enim so bibia nso edi yaw edo bibia se ombeti yanka.
Okay, ti ano ye Christian Atsu ninya man mpanyimfo no baako ena enti for what's in kano na omo mo yen hye bibia beto but said be can about Atsu he does for inmates any prison say yase ni wo no by no resi prison crowd there na ye bi si wo ho ama yase mantin bi gas no da ho de na yakopon be exchange on Atsu any crime check I say obenya odano Ibrahim upon kwatin very close to Atsu because of Ombi normally a lot of things together na wachemu see Atsu actually bills and fines for over 150 people. I know them.
He had been monitoring us for some time, what we do at Crime Check Foundation. And then so he reached out to me one day, about 5 years ago, 6 thereabout, that
he reached out to you?
Absolutely, because he's been monitoring us on social media, and so he decided to link up so that we work together. So that gave birth to our Petty Offenders Project, because we hadn't started the Petty Offenders Project formally. And was to see to the fines of most petty offenders being paid, so that they avoid the prospect of recidivism, where they have to go into the prison, come back and then re-offend. So he started pouring money into the Petty Offenders Project, through which many petty offenders were released, and not only released but reintegrated into society. So if you look at our ex-convict reintegration project, where he played a key role, we even held a press conference that if you look at the picture, that was the day we held a press conference which he spoke and then urged government to ensure the passage of the non-custodial sentencing bill into law. You may be aware that the non-custodial sentencing bill has been in Parliament for so many years, and then he has consistently advocated its passage into law to avoid a situation whereby someone goes to sell a fowl, someone goes to sell banana, and the person finds himself in jail. He's been speaking passionately about it, and what worried him a lot, the fact that because we don't have proper classification of our prison, petty offenders are mixed with hardened criminals. So the petty offender who may have gone to steal an egg goes in there and comes out hardened. He thought that didn't make sense, and so he's been pushing for the passage. Unfortunately, he's gone today. It's a pity. I don't even know where to end, but we've lost a monumental figure. Apart from he advocating for the passage of the non-custodial sentencing bill into law, it would interest you to know that he's released over 150 prisoners. He paid their fines, ensured they are released, and giving capital for most of them to trade. It appears, unfortunately, that when we mention Atsu and Crime Check, the overriding idea is that he's released people from prison and reintegrated them. He did more than that. Under our health check series, he paid the medical bills of many individuals who are not prisoners.
Well, I know Christian Atsu ne nyami juma wabeye ewa asasi so eno na Crime Check Foundation penye odano Ibrahim upon kwati wacheche mu and so hono na and somewhere in the koso and say you know the football fraternity morning with the family near Inana John Pencil say hey, stop that hypocrisy. More brand more you know if you blaster in mama. they say team nyakra winding and I didn't know more man go pay as I take you no tiavi for mo come on to
say ni bebi wa ya ho ebinu pe mo so mo hypocrite on finest player no Obama Ghana edu baby no akwara no dey ni see youngster afin we do 30 years the last time enter Obama Ghana no obi ahu de oye after that no where was he say even the national team no onya more chance more opportunities no ba he was a great player but at all but sometimes we don't take care of good materials your money we seem to forget so onya player be ya adie kakra bi no after 1 year no na ya forget no because this is a young player Atsu would have been in one club ubetimi abok consistent instead of Ronaldo ni Messi no no I mean who compare Messi game now compare Atsu hit na who say there's gap between them. Atsu can take the ball, take people on and hit. But it got to a point, Atsu, every national team here,
well, I know, John Pace, media, or say, Atsu, na mwaka kupio. Well, Mohamed Kudus was in the news over Kaya weekend, Nimro Shea Gola, I go back so Ronnie Jesse. Kudus Chechemu. Why he dedicated the goal to Christian Atsu?
For me personally, you know, we all know what's going on in Turkey and all part of the world, and yeah, Atsu is the one close to me, but I dedicated that goal to him and everyone who had families and all the people involved in the Turkey earthquakes. You know,
the referee, what did he say after you showed your undershirt? With all the respect for Christian.
Yeah, I mean, we have football rules, but this is beyond football. You know, we're talking about life and death, and so the ref just told me that, of course, it's not allowed, but he understands because this is a bigger situation than just playing football. You know?
And he said that to you.
Yeah, which is a big respect for me to the referee as well for understanding the whole situation and what's going on around the world.
Well, in summer bar weekend, the end of the day, well. Some kind of gasa. And so the abram regards to Kudus Yamra Association Football Yamre handsome Hearts of Oak coach Slavko Matic reporting and say the board of Hearts of Oak are not happy. Say on your consistent. Most especially after losing to Indiana Stars by 2-0. Say ne has no match. China no malusu. Ne no match. China no malusu. I'm saying that is not Hearts of Oak. If I pay the say 2 games, normally say change something, and 2 games go.
Asan Kotko.
Only Olympics.
Olympics, yeah. Asan Kotko.
And Asan Kotko. Yeah. And that's him too. Well, Robert Aduso reports in answer there's a South African doctor, Dr. McCready, who is in town to operate on the player. He's coming from a Netcare Linksfield Clinic. Our operation no into he say Robert Adusowa in Prano the boy just say no matter to my enche no operation no because so how's the folk team after the defeat of Diana Stars reports just say nyame aduma chana no resume training almost some time off resume now feel mahwe that Manchester derby I him say Ebasono and so ma ho bobo anakoso Kumasi Asante go say and then you say coaching and one sem bebraba e be say go team no so consistent coach say Zabu and one says him now nani Ponsa the CEO of Asante Godoko or say Godoko this season the inconsistencies how many results him or no attributed to injuries and suspensions.
Game no many a times factors before we criticize. Your team now we have failed to consistently produce the same thing. We are playing a lot of players makeshift. Injuries and Chan. Lose players the coaches are always improvising. And player but who are very key to your pattern of play. By the way, more Sheriff DM and a ball right back. Won't mean one prepare right back. Since the good prior a left winger and as a typical playmaker and he are converting into a left back and a ball. Mohamed Alassane by the first game Mo Sheriff so by one more anytime I bring a good result I so the next game me I continue no now injuries game I share 4-0 against Accra Lions, a very good team. Kenya injuries were 3 in that game. Then the next game it changed. You call the way by Japan card accumulation. So it's been very difficult to keep a consistent team to perform. And when you have that, you don't expect to have that pattern of play now who put it together, because sometimes I pity the coaches. We need to improve. We need to improve as a team. But I pity them because sometimes we go training ground, even to get a 20-man squad is a problem. We've traveled with 19 this time. Sometimes we come with medical team and say, Adam Kakra, we're proud, or you're out for 3. And they're frustrating. But they explained to me, say, elsewhere, maybe in some clubs, will be no, could be near the man, but I know anytime they do the scan and they see something small, they have to keep the person out. Maybe a player my team below. Player no cover, What's saying? The whole season went to be on my because injury and Kokotokwa. Doctors been making sure say on farm money or call no more for some money and the whole season any player no you know your problems in terms of keeping a consistent team, but we are hoping say going forward we'll be able to improve that.
Nare Ponsan CEO of Asante Kotoko Nsemani Chichimo de about with regards to Asante Kotoko fans maybe ana mokaba say Asante Kotoko na no match no more draw away performance terrible and then nsem na watching, but as a former management member Lawyer Safuduku and I Safuduku Esquire. Safuduku, a former member of Kotoko's management, he was in charge of administration and legal affairs, and at a point, he was even the spokesperson for the club. On your GDSA, say to Zebuno, Apanankasano, Nemodumono, and ye Asante Kotoko standard.
They cannot be the best for Kotoko from what you have seen so far. Of course, from the 1 year so far, there may be better coaches out there. I'm not sitting well at you, but or perform as if you're the league and can team there 10 points ahead. I give a cousin. I didn't know. At the time of Omo, they saw say another part of saying, only had the best at the time, but from the other end, either the coach has disappointed them and I'm not going to check you.
La Savuduku at the end of your ministry in Australia, the Ministry for Youth and Sports. I saw donated 50,000 Ghana cedi to former Black Satellites coach Celeste Bobo. Oda Bobo and say now about baby Odanye. And I try naturally no we are got that kind of for brass band, ne live band outdoor. Abe Boma be can summer fan ho. Ne abe bonsa baby. Yen hwenum ra otiase no. And they can say mu ani pam ra otiase. Na enona ministry na command 50,000. The ministry grano more de paper. Omo de paper. From 2009, within the Omunchai, where a video of the ministry paying for the deputy minister and directors there, you know, no call Bobo Fee, our Cosano, and Onyomo interactive or it's Wabona and Sansa pass. Okay, if you are, and I say, I know, and some Christian,
yeah, Chairman, Christian Atsu Christian Atsu chairman say ntimi can be BIBM. Nyina said the SCA win the won't be reverse what has happened already. Name no ni watch no ne kwa be fa so beti mama na be fitting barrier. Ena nyina ya dwendwen ho ne kwa ya. Ibetimi sie na chi kra be hye ni din ene brobobo ena nimonyam. Se utie eye sa video ya boye ya. Na 150 prisoners na Atsu eboa eti omo fines. Sometimes prisoners after say we free prison abano integration of an ex-convict back into society chairman na ko major issue cause sometimes nipa na ko say prison be 5 years oba where does he start from capital be no the baba adwuma. Atsu was not only concerned about say releases our prisoners nemum no waba bonten kura wie no how to set up that individual obetimi take off on his own. Chairman, so kai Bible na sometimes papa bitimi ebone na enome na stand akonema so nyesa yeah but say nhire bi wa Atsu a standing konema so asua de obey nyina nhire bi obia aso bia no standing fan konema so na if by any chance bia one day bia se okohia Atsu ba bia oba bia na nka papa bia nka betima ya ma Christian Atsu no fasa papa ne ma branch ne ba no na yen function ani monyam. Let's give him a befitting a barrier. Nien crackra crack. Yes, you need the chairman. Nobody can reverse it. Name is a BCBM because quite pathetic and a very painful experience. Yen na is a BCBM. House of folk situation need the chairman. So House of folk improve your home performance and dia. Maybe in Kia teams na edge Ghana Premier League na. Ye team a Bianco near Biana Stars. A challenge for the Ghana Premier League title now. House of folk can. Ye ka say has eda odi home nko na Ghana Premier League table now. Has ebeto so 16th on the Ghana Premier League table. After 10 games ofie, has the folk winning me and sape. Draw enum elusu mienu. So the inconsistency of has the folk form no, and yet just even away and go away ni quiet than say has the folk able ofie. Meaning the entire has the folk find it so comfortable say obo an away game than say obo ofie. So has etimi striking a proper balance between an away game. Any home game na ebian ke kasenka na Ghana Premier League title no enka has enso betimi aka ho so coach no bibia ya sa away games na otimi ko na under very difficult circumstances has epic away win no so otimi this form no eba ofia maybe they can reverse the trend untimi nyesa form no ofie in front of your own supporters no more expectant eba wa Accra Sports Stadium na untimi nsem fa ba omo a obviously chairman pressure baba so and you need to work on those things.
Okay, I've heard the idea about Bontin, and I also checked topic now on the Facebook page. Said the GFA wishes to inform all in the football family that he has created a trust fund for children of our late colleague, brother and friend, Mark Addo, on an GFA director of competitions. Also, my critic fund. It's only the number near, but people are talking about the timing. So, I mean, especially around this time, this Atsu thing, should you create a trust fund for Makado? I mean, who is Makado to a lot of the football people? He worked at the FA. The FA can decide that they are giving his family something. And creating a trust fund for people to send money. And Sadia, no. I mean, 50,000 Ghana views, so the man bush has almost also much created the seed money there, but
it's issues of time in there. But Mark so brave, Okowu India, also brave, young guy, on we're very who brought your brain him. So no so there,
because timing,
timing, but. We time in this I don't know the situation of Mark, but
maybe after spending so much.
Yeah,
so much 100,000 over 10,000 money back.
Yeah, and then
and this is how we put money and then 5,000. No.
Chairman, Atsu wife no Maria Clara Rupi, or you'll be Otrong Uma, or your Otta, or what book be Stop Bullying Me. Now, Stop Bullying Me book here, Mami Atsu is just about $5. And to bet me a Amazon
11.95 UK pounds.
Okay, but on Amazon,
okay, there 5. Okay,
yeah, but what kind of book now? Also in this book, Delilah goes through the darkest and saddest and happiest moments of her life. She tries to see, the end of the tunnel, and still has faith. She goes through humiliation, hurtful words, painful acceptance. She finds it hard to accept herself the way she is because everyone seems to want her to be different, pulling her in every direction. She believes she will get through it, but does not know how long she can hold it together. She tries to be happy and independent, but doesn't always happen the way she wants it. But me, last year. Christian Atsu wife or a German Oceano or Portugal in I think about 11 years ago. And I think the book and they are I just hope that she will take a lot of solace, a lot of strength from her own book. On one kasane crack, on one kasane nguma wachro. Stop bullying me. Me sure say Ghana force benya interest was nguma emuna. So bet me ato no aboa ma abusuano so at me I survive these very hard moments. Say na mponsa interview no say utie ni ya de all can say enya referees na mponsa is admitting say the problems of this season has to do with injuries and suspensions, and that referees are doing their work well. Coach said Duzebo ye na juma ye. But sir, the sack of Prosperity na mawe no from the management perspective, because and also the problems we see last year and all of that. So I'm sure sir there someone and I am say can a strong defense of coach say Duzebo say no crown and shut down the phone so bebre injuries no suspensions na mo medru sam pempen so we I wish yes I know sir technical team no on bet me aye more you know on bet me aye more because team cohesion is
okay about injuries na ya home but of course factors bebre wakam you know but referee for the no be one
but so analysis now no conclusive Osi oya na support na oya binumu analyze asem ni yie now so analyze kotko situation ni problems ni emienu suspensions and injuries that is from the CEO.
Okay,
yes, he was very definite we am any other option of referees and I like that mentality because all the while drink referees be brave so you lose guard tiosana ajumano ana they when you lose out so it's up to say Duzebo it's up to more say Duzebo on yana juma ye because osha quality a team with a lot of quality Richmond Lamte Zeze Al Hassan chairman squad the no ne ball especially away performance no say football be brakwa man say na home tactics no no one also apply in away tactics no so finally said Duzebo nipa bako defending no in the CEO of Asante Kotoko John Pencil in some more can chairman meaning say any opinion on that but look Yenya Christian Chu Yawaba you know a time for sober reflection and all of that Atsu says about Black Stars at in 2012 coach Kwesi Appiah 2012 and Ovie Nijumade in 2019 so on your 7-year stay with the Black Stars during that period about Everton about Newcastle about FC Porto you know these are prominent teams and waye bia mo mine but o mine so waye bia mano John Pencil there's no hypocrisy in this because Atsu couldn't have played for the team forever and onyo no nko aso na ye Ghana ni owo Turkey areho sem na aba won nti wo ka sem na me nya fe na obeka ma nti sesi ano wo pese FF no the response bar na say you John Pencil sem kika no na say mo san de by san ka coach Kwesi Appiah nko ya assistant Emma Chris Hilton I beg of him Mr. no say asem no ohwe na there's no point talking, you know, because it brings nothing positive. The problems, but there's not a time for saying Black Stars never see a friend owner until Black Stars now could be free tech or could be, yes, I know, but team no so no, coaches need decide yes you have problems with your Black Star name selection collapse be you have problems with but the life Branton live you know he's lived a fulfilled life here sa pettiness no ne sabio nyoma bia mu sa meka sa moment ya e wo mi mu no John Pencil so John so what study one kasa colleagues ni omo ball ni omo ba obia about you know the impact on lives are Branton and your friend in Black Stars and your Jano oh man after all who jai Black Star and so life moves on but in an okay FM4 report is okay case no critical kakra Can Oforia test transitional home to handle Atsu's mortal remains? The finance minister no war Mochri ni hona Atsu the dinner koto. Enti e ogidie sunku se bibia be fine o. Na your finance minister dem say o bibia bio.
Super finance minister. So president, one negotiate I between you as Anna. Mom was opinion. I'm a visitor. I'm a for this come from my home. I can't say Baby answer move on.